I really want to say that I think it's great, actually, that you went to that camp today and tried to talk to those students. And you kind of embarrassed yourself, I would say, whilst doing that, because it was a reminder for me, and I'm sure for other people watching, that actually the Palestine movement brought you down, and the Palestine movement has the potential to bring down lots of other Tory ministers and the whole Tory government, and not just the Tory government, I would say any government and any mainstream political party that is backing what Israel is doing right now, which is a genocide.
Can I ask you, what's your view of Hamas?
I don't want to talk about Hamas. I want to talk about why. And the reason that you want to talk about Hamas is because you want to keep justifying spending more money for Israel, right?
So would you say that Israel has a right to defend itself?
Israel does not have the right to do what it is doing right now, which is a genocide, which is the criminal enslavement and trapping people in certain places and then saying, you've got to move somewhere else. The ongoing invasion of Rafah that has been spoken about today, the displacement of millions of people, of course they don't have the right to do that, and no one thinks they do.
Right.
And you posing those questions is exactly what makes students in Cambridge think, I don't want to talk to you, I don't want to talk to any war criminal, I want to grow this encampment, I want to grow a movement.
Well, it's quite strong stuff. I mean, as far
criminal.
Yeah, I mean, so
yeah, you are a war criminal.
The legal definition of genocide is the targeted destruction of a group of people defined by their race, their nationality, their ethnicity, or their religion. In what way would you say that Israel is targeting a group by those standards?
Is that serious? In what way is Israel targeting a group? So the killing and the injuring of over 100,000 people already in Palestine to you doesn't feel like a targeted approach towards specific people.
And they are aiming
You don't believe that.
degrade.
You don't believe that at all. It is a fact that they are enacting a horrific massacre right now. And you talking about Hamas, it's just a smokescreen for their general interests in the region. And it's not just them acting by themselves, is it? America is backing them financially, militarily, and our government is backing them financially, militarily. And students are protesting because they want to stop their universities investing in that entire system. And it's not just the students who are protesting. Obviously, there have been protests all up and down the country, protests that you tried to attack and failed to do, and the protests grew ever since then because you are out of touch with what people actually think and actually want.
Well, the issue of the march is, of course, everybody has the right to peaceful protest and expressing their views. But what we have seen, and I'd be interested in your views, is anti-Semitism. We've seen from the river to the sea, Palestine will be free. That is an anti-Semitic chant calling for the eradication of Israel, the eradication of Israelis, and the eradication of Jewish people.
No, you're a liar. You're a liar. On every single one of these mass protests, right, there is a huge Jewish bloc. In all of these encampments, the encampments that you went to today, even in Cambridge, talking about all this kind of stuff, the Cambridge group, Cambridge Jews for Justice, they said, you are weaponising their identity to promote a culture war. And that's all this is, because you've got no actual real policies or statements or anything to offer people in this country.